Hello, it's Sorables. All right, hello to everybody. Uh, Watching and not watching. All right, it's gonna be a quick video again. This week we are on the third week of June. All right, as you can see in the title, this week overall made about $530. Not much, but better than losing money, I guess. Did only 3 trades. One was by mistake. The second, as you can see it on SpaceX, basically. When I say made by mistake, I keep making mistakes on the trading platform. I was not trying to buy this. I was just playing around, watching it, watching the IPO, and clicked some key about 100 shares at what was the price? Oh, that's even less week. That's not this week. All right, let's go to this week. My bad. Yeah, if you want to see what happened on this one, go to the previous video. All right, there we go. All right, CAST, the first short. It had this huge run pre-market. Actually, yeah, about pre-market, and they had all this huge consolidation. So decided to get in on the bounces, and got out or that market open when it failed to break this level right here for 450. It did go a little lower later, but yeah, this is intraday. All right, let's see it here on Thinkorswim. So that trade happened on this day right here. Right here. So as you can see, it did go lower all the way to about 350. I got out at 465, got in at about 5, and also I was using 5 as a round number. But yeah, we have all this consolidation, which would act as resistance. Kind of short, because I was thinking using this level right here as to cut profit, basically. This support, but then was afraid that market open of a spike or something, and that's why I got out. Well, on this one I made about $184. We had another play 2 days later, as you can see it right here. Another huge run. Was kind of late. I didn't wake up in time. Came on about 9 a.m. 9 trading time, and didn't wanna get in. My plan was for the stock to get back to 13. That's where I would start to add to a position, risking 15. It didn't happen, so I just let it go. Didn't want to play out of FOMO, fear of missing out. The next trade I made was SNBR. Alright, all this is not right. The app mistake, but the plan was simple on this one. It had this no, the second one. It had this spike all the way into this resistance 0.72, this area right here. Let's go Sun BR. Alright, so we can see it better here. I'm gonna go to the 5 minutes. Yeah, so we have all this consolidation right here, all this resistance level, right? And we have this I mean, from 0.16 all the way to 0.7, it's like 300-400% intraday. It came out of nowhere, so I decided to get in. Well, the first time I got in, as you can see, this is where I lost money. It was on this failed breakout. Well, it came here, kind of came back down. It didn't really do much, so I decided to short it right here. It did go higher, so I cut losses. Then got back in on like right here, I think at 60.68. Then added on this beautiful bounce, and then I added more here, risking like 0.72, I think, and it did come lower. I covered here, some here, and the rest right here on the breakdown. The plan again was to cover at 48, basically on this level, like 51 actually. I wanted to give it a couple cents of room, but yeah. But after waiting all this period right here, as soon as it came, yeah, again, it kind of, it had a little, it didn't come all the way to 0.54. You kind of struggle at 0.55 right here on this line. This maybe make it easier if you're gonna go to 1 minute. Yes, that was the level I was risking, and once it came all the way here, I covered some on 59, and then as you can see, the downtrend, it didn't really broke it, so it had this second wash, this second drop. All right, yeah, so had a bigger position than the first one, not by much, only by 1,000 shares. It of course adds up. I had about 4,000 shares here, this area right here, where it did go higher, so I did cut losses, and I had about 5,000 shares. Well, it was 2,000 here, so no, it was 2,000 here. I'm going back to these arrows. It was 2,000 here. I added 2,000 on the bounce. Not on this one. I think I added on this one because it was a failed breakout of the previous intraday high, right? It wasn't strong enough, and on the way down I added more, and I added more on this one because it was failing to break this falling resistance. So I added more, another 1,000. Not a lot, but yeah, 1 more 1,000, and it had the drop covered, and the rest is history. Would have made a little more money if I if I didn't cover at 0.56, I would have probably, you never know, but yeah, I would have covered at 0.51. Would have been not much difference, but the win was I made about $550 here, 16% profit. So it's a 16% move. That's good, coming out of nowhere basically. So yeah, so that's it for the week. If you are watching, well, thanks for watching. If you're not, then great. Do something different. Don't waste time watching YouTube channels. All right, thanks. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. I'll keep doing this for some time. Yeah, trying to get better every day.